It's Bible knowledge time. Hoo-hoo! In today's edition, we are going to have 30 exciting Bible quizzes with answers about first things in the Bible. It's not so easy, not so hard. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Like and share this video so we can spread our Bible knowledge far and wide. Are you ready? Let's go. Who was the first man created by God? Was it Adam, Cain, or Seth? That's not rocket science. Ready? Who was the first king of Israel? Solomon, David, or Saul? Grab your crowns, it's decision time. Who was the first martyr in the Bible? Is it Stephen, Abel, or John? It's a tragic tale. Choose wisely. Who was the first high priest of Israel? Was it Eli, Aaron, or Samuel? Roll out the priestly robes. Who was the first woman judge of Israel? Was it Deborah, Miriam, or Jael? Time to judge the judges. Ready? What did God make on the first day of creation? The earth, the light, the heaven, or what was it? What was the first miracle performed by Jesus? Water into wine, wine into water, or just bread? Pour your answers wisely. Who was the first disciple called by Jesus? Was it John, or Andrew, or James? Cast your vote now. Who was the first prophet of the Old Testament? Was that Isaiah, Samuel, or Moses? Prophesy your choice. Who was the first Gentile to convert to Christianity? Cornelius, Philip, or Paul? What do you think? Who was the first king that received wisdom from God? King Saul, David, or Solomon? What's your pick? Clock is ticking. What was the name of the first city in the Bible? What do you think? Is it City of Babel, Enoch, or Jericho? Let's go. Who was the first person to see Jesus after his resurrection? Peter, Mary Magdalene, or Thomas? Not a ghost for sure. Who was the first king of the divided kingdom of Israel? Is it Jeroboam, Rehoboam, or Solomon? The kingdom awaits your judgment. What was the first commandment given to Adam and Eve by God? Eat fruits, just worship, or be fruitful? What's your best answer? Who was the first person that spoke for the apostles on the day of Pentecost? Was that Peter, John, or James? Do you really know this? Who was the first Gentile to get baptized by Philip? Could it be Eunuch, Cornelius, or Simon? Dive deep for your answer. Who was the first person to write a gospel in the New Testament? Was it Mark, Matthew, or Luke? Ride on your gospel choice. Who was the first person to be raised from the tomb by Jesus? Jairus' daughter, the widow's son, or Lazarus? They all await your decision. Who was the first person to deny Jesus 3 times? Was it Judas, or John, or Peter? This will always come up, right? What was the first sin ever committed by humanity? Is it theft, murder, or disobedience? This is life and death so careful. Who was the first person to be converted by the Apostle Paul? Lydia, Silas, or Timothy? This could be a bit tricky. Who was the first person to recognize Jesus as the Messiah at his birth? Was that Anna, Simeon, or Herod? Yes, that was a newborn call. Who was the first person to lead the Israelites into the Promised Land? Was that Moses, or Joshua, or Caleb? That's a good leader for sure. Who was the first king anointed by the prophet Samuel? Was it Saul, David, or Solomon? Please give an anointed answer. What was the first plague that God sent upon Egypt? Darkness, the frogs, the blood. What do you think, genius? Who was the first judge of Israel? Gideon or Samson or maybe Othniel, right? Or what do you think? Who was the first disciple to recognize Jesus as the Messiah? Philip, Nathanael, or Andrew? What's your revelation here? Who was the first king of Babylon? Belshazzar, Nebuchadnezzar, or Cyrus? Take your time to say it, buddy. Which was the first animal that Noah released from the ark? A dove, a parrot, or a raven? Don't think too much. It should fly right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check the Bible verses and leave your answers and comments below. Watch out here for more quizzes, drills, and games. God bless. Shalom, peace.